Hey guys, movie reviewer next door here. And I didn't want to have to make this video, but I feel like I have to given the experience I've had talking about a certain YouTuber online. But I'm gonna say right now, yes, I do look different. Well, my nails, whatever. I just took a shower, so my face looks a bit odd and my hair. But I'm going to link in the description the comments that I sent towards a YouTuber named YourMovieSucks.org, YMS, or Adum. And I didn't send them to him. I posted on the YMS subreddit. And what happened was the topic was a post that later got removed. I commented on this so long ago talking about how I didn't agree with or really believe in what Adam was saying because he's been very passive aggressive. He's been very distrusting of a lot of people, constantly bringing up political opinions as if that has anything to do with the movie. So I really didn't buy his side of the story, and he's been very self-righteous lately. And I had people replying to me asking why I felt that way, and I explained. Yes, when you look at the screenshots, I have taken out the names because I didn't really want that Reddit account to be how people saw me or whatever. So my comments are highlighted blue, and the two people replying are highlighted in red. But yeah, and then we got into the topic of Run Hide Fight. Run Hide Fight was a film directed by Kyle Rankin, came out in 2020, and it was a school shooter thriller film that got a lot of controversy because it was distributed in America by The Daily Wire, which is headed by Ben Shapiro. My personal thoughts on it, I put it as my best of 2020, or one of my best. I'm not a big fan of Ben Shapiro in the slightest. But even if you are or aren't, that has nothing to do with the film. He had nothing to do with the film, like producer wise. IMDb lists him as a producer, but I own the Blu-ray, which does not list him as a producer. And he had nothing to do with producing the film. He only produced the other films that are on Daily Wire. And I mentioned that Adam immediately brought up in one of his reviews he did with two other YouTubers, Ralph the Movie Maker and I Hate Everything, IHE, where he said it was a pro-gun school shooter film produced by Ben Shapiro, or he said made by Ben Shapiro, which is not true. It's not a pro-gun school shooter movie. And I know that a lot of people just agreed with him on this and said, oh yeah, given what happened with the company, nothing really happened with the company. There are some allegations of sexual assault, which have never had really any, like, proof given about them. It's eyewitness accounts of random people. And if it turns out that those are true, and aren't just people who didn't like the politics of the production company or Daily Wire or whatever, if that turns out to be true, yes, I will stop liking the film and I will call them out as despicable pieces of shit. But it really comes off as attacking a company for having a different political opinion than you do. And yeah, I got banned from the r/YMS subreddit. Yes, could have chosen better wording. I did call him a whiny bitch, and I did say that he doesn't enjoy classic films when they aren't pretentious enough. Yeah, I could have worded it better. That's my bad. But I did not attack him. I did not wish death upon him. I did not say, oh, he shouldn't be on YouTube. I said I wish he would go back to the way he used to be, where he wasn't constantly commenting on politics. His streams weren't just about, oh, shitting on conservatives, which I myself, it doesn't matter what my political affiliation is. Sorry for the cut. It stops recording at 5 minutes. It doesn't matter what my political affiliation is. I'm in the middle. That's all I'll say. But it doesn't matter what your political affiliation is. Movies are more than that. If a movie is directed by someone who turns out to be conservative, that doesn't fucking matter. Because, let's just face it, most films in Hollywood are directed by liberals because, yeah, the liberals don't have to pretend to be something that they're not in order to get a movie made. And constantly you see conservative companies and conservative directors nowadays not able to get as big a budget, get bigger production companies. The highest they'll usually get is Lionsgate, which Lionsgate has produced quite a few great films directed by conservatives, produced whatever. Even Christian films that were above average or even good at times. But mainly what I'm saying is I tried to ask the moderators of r/YMS why I was banned. And they blocked me, as you'll see in the screenshots that I put down there. And I said that, yeah, if you don't tell me why I was blocked, I'll be forced to take action. I know I'm a small channel. I only have 100 or so subscribers. I'm not going to get that big. I know I won't. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. And I know this might come off as me not liking someone's opinion. If it was only that, I wouldn't be making a video. Because given a lot of the bullshit that Adam has said, such as comparing people eating meat, he said there's this thing going around where people called him a zoophile, as if he likes to have sex with animals. And that's not exactly what he said. What he said was that eating animals, such as like eating hamburgers, eating ham, pig, whatever, is just as bad as having sex with one, and I highly disagree. That does sound like something a vegetarian would say. And I completely disagree with his views on other things, not just politics or whatever. But I just don't like him as a person now. I used to be able to separate it, but given that every gaming video that comes out nowadays is just political, it has to have that little political jab in there, and you can't just have fun anymore. It kind of sullies the fun. So what I'm saying in this video, I know I haven't been posting videos lately. Maybe I'll probably get more into it lately because I've been very swamped at work, and usually when I get home I just want to like relax and not have to think about anything, have to make a big 30-minute review or whatever. I'm just making this video to be like, I want to know why I was banned. That's one. Second, I want to know why people have such a disdain for films that are made by conservatives. Because you got Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry is made by conservatives, and that's a fucking classic. And most of these action stars, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Jean-Claude Van Damme, they're all conservatives too. So I don't really understand it. I think I'm just making this video to like, I guess, speak out about this and my experience on the subreddit. They took down the post, but it was about Adam and Mark. Mark was the editor. The main post was someone asking what happened between Mark and Adam. Mark was an editor for Adam and a friend around 2015, 2016. I don't remember when he started, but he was editing the gaming channel videos, and he would over and over he would come on to the gaming videos, and those were some of the best content on the channel. Now, I don't know 100% if he did the things that Adam was saying he did, if he was using him in the way he says, but And I know it's not really my business or anything. I'm aware of that. Sorry about my arms getting tired. But I know that it's not really our business, but it does feel kind of cheap. I've heard both sides of the story, and you know what? I really side with Mark. Now, if he just decided to stop editing like Adam says he did and like put all the work on him, that's not all right. That's not good. He's been paid to do this. He should have honored his word and actually done what he was supposed to do. But given Mark's content, which he doesn't post as often. I think he has a actual like 9 to 5 job or something like that. Comes off like that. But his content is a lot funnier, and he seems to not, to me at least. I like kind of like content that doesn't matter if it offends people. And I just find him really funny and likable, and I just really, compared to Adam, who just seems to get like butthurt about every little thing. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Adam's gay. It has nothing to do with the fact that Mark is straight. I'm bisexual myself. I just think Adam comes off very whiny. I don't know. I can't really pin down exactly why. I I just get that feeling. So, given how he's lied about many movies in order to make his point, uh, I'll just say right now, I know people watching this probably won't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not a Kimba fan. I'm not. I don't hate Adam because he didn't like one movie. That's not it at all. It more comes off as he is trying to make people stirred up in order to get more comments and more views on his videos. And I just wish he would go back to doing what he does best, which was just commenting on the quality of a movie and not getting so bogged down in politics, talking about what happened, what certain actors have done. With the review of Shut In, which was Daily Wire's first original film, he was like, oh, and look at Vincent Gallo. Vincent Gallo is an independent actor from Buffalo 66 with Christina Ricci. That's a big like indie darling. I've never seen it. He has like a 5 minute part in the film, from what I know. I haven't seen it yet. And and Adam was like, "Oh, look, he has an escort service." So, he had nothing to do with producing the film. He's only acting in it for like 5 minutes. He acts as if that's a smoking gun for the film being bad, and I just really don't understand him anymore. I don't enjoy Adam's content, and I don't understand how all these people will just blindly follow him, like, and I hate to say it, sheep. Like, these people don't question a single thing he says because they know that they'll. Like, one comment even says, if you look at the posts, like, people will bad talk, like, say something that's slightly against him, and then when Adam, like, replies to them, they're immediately like, oh my god, I love your content, I'm just kidding. I just wish people would stick with their guns, and I wish Reddit moderators weren't such pussies. Because let's admit, let's just come out and fucking say it. Reddit moderators are pussies. I've been a Reddit moderator. I'm not a pussy. But yeah, like, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, knows about him or anything, please feel free to comment. I really want to hear other people's thoughts on him. I have heard more and more people say that Adam sounds like a stuck-up prude. I 100% agree with that. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. I just want to hear an actual argument, and I don't want to just be called out for hating on a bigger YouTuber. I'm allowed to have an opinion. He's allowed to have an opinion. But if that opinion is only steeped in politics, it doesn't matter to me. Because you're not watching the film as a film. You are watching it with just hate in your heart. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll try to make a video soon.